Guys, hi. What's going on? Just had a few calls. Sorry I didn't get on live earlier. Just had a lot of stuff going on. How are you? No one's here. I'm talking to myself. Oh, Brittany's here. Baby girl's here. Hi, guys. Molly's here. Sandy's here. Hi, guys. Now, if you have sent me an update about your call, I'm really sorry I've not got back to you. I've got a whole lot of life stuff to do today. Then I'll get back to you later. I'm also tallying up the names of the people in the Facebook group who invited their friends in to put them in the competition, because today, which will be nighttime Australia time, very early morning time US, and morning time UK, I'll be drawing out of the hat who won the competition to have free coaching with me from the Facebook Live. So I'll be live later today, guys, in the Facebook group, not on TikTok. Oh, that accent though. Oh, yes, I do have an accent. So, guys, if you're still awake, you're in the US, if you wake up early in the morning, go to the Facebook group, probably about 8 a.m. EST or maybe earlier, and I will be drawing out of the hat who won the free coaching. Yay! Oh, hi, Lisa. And if you miss it, the next day I'll tell you on the Facebook Live the next day, which is Friday night US time. I'm always live on Fridays in the Facebook group, guys. Facebook Fridays, not on TikTok. Hi, guys. Hi. Oh, Bobby Bye Daddy's here. We are late here. Oh, it's late. Yeah, it's really late. Sorry, guys. I really couldn't get on earlier than this today. I had some calls. Hi, Anna. Hi, Lilu. Hi, guys. How you going? What's happening? Guess who is watching my story while they're on vacation in Mexico? Clearly, he's obsessed. Oh! Hello from Canada. Oh! Where's TN? Hello from TN. I don't know where TN is. Yay, haven't been on live in a while. Finally got to make it. Yay! Yay, guys. What's happening? Has anyone got a question? Oh, there's hardly anyone here because I went on too fucking late. Sorry, guys. When I go on late US, there's never anyone here. They're always like, I'm asleep, bitch. I really need to move to the States or back to England, don't I? So I can be on the proper time zone. Oh, Tennessee. Oh, TN. See, I'm thick. Oh, God. Hi, Loz. Hi, Lester Loves. How are you, Lester? I'm about to reactivate my Facebook right now just to join the group. Yes, guys. It might take a while for me to start the YouTube, so really join the group if you can. Because honestly, guys, TikTok is so much easier than doing YouTube. I just can't explain to you. YouTube is so involved. You have to do thumbnails and keywords and wait for all the uploads to load and all this shit. And honestly, TikTok takes 2 seconds out of your life, and YouTube is just fucking shit show. So Facebook group is much easier for me to upload. Have a call with you at the end of the month. Oh, do you, darling? Yay! Move to the States. Yes, I really should. But how would I do that? I don't have a green card. Have to marry one of my friends who lives over there who's got a green card, I guess. Hi, Loz. Sometimes I feel like there's conflicting info in the manifesting world about letting go. Yes, because they're fucking idiots. Stop listening to those people. If anyone's telling you to let go, what they don't understand is all Neville spoke about, and they're not probably talking about Neville, they're probably talking about fucking Abraham Hicks or some bullshit, okay? The secret is all about letting go. And the secret, no work. Okay, it works for a little while when you're changing your thinking, but when you're letting it go all the time and then you're getting this or something better and the thing you want doesn't manifest, then people start getting the shits with the secret and with Abraham Hicks and going, well, hang on, all I keep getting is other things, not the thing I want. Neville says, you have a desire for a reason, it's meant to be yours, get what you want. Don't you want what you want? So letting go is not part of that then. They're talking about, oh, this or something better. You can't manifest a person. You can't change someone's mind. You can't change people. When they don't realise you're not changing anyone or changing someone's mind at all, you're literally reflecting your thoughts out and they reflect them back. That's simply all manifesting is. Because they don't understand how to manifest properly and they think it's about the universe doing shit for them or a higher power or something outside of them doing shit. They say let go because they think it's the thing outside of them doing it. What they don't realise it's them all along. So if you let go, you literally stop in the new thinking about your thing. You stop in living in the end and then it never manifests. And then they say, oh, this is something better because the stupid bitch who is teaching you to let go has basically just told you to let go of what you desired, which is yours. You have a right to it because it's yours. You desire it because it's meant to be yours. Then they've told you to let go of it. Then you've lost it because you stopped persisting. And then they told you something better will come along. So you always get secondary to what you actually want because you didn't do what Neville taught, which is never give up, never take no for an answer, persist, persist, persist until it hardens into fact. So those dumb bitches are letting it go to an entity outside of them when all the time it was just you doing it. Got it? The universe has been blessing me so much lately. Oh, has it, darling? Meaning you. You mean you have been blessing yourself. You're the universe, darling. You're your own fucking universe. Brody, give us updates. Oh, what? What happened? Morning, laws. Today's the day. And no, I'm not shutting up about this. Oh, what day? Today's the day about what? Could you explain the Sabbath? Is it the same as living in the end, been reading and studying, Neville got it? Okay, so the Sabbath is literally this. If there's any kind of letting go that Neville teaches, it's the Sabbath, which is dropping the seed and knowing it is done, okay, which is different from letting go. People really confuse what Neville teaches about this. He talks about the Sabbath being the day of rest, okay? He knows that what it actually means, metaphorically in the Bible, is rest in your brain, okay? Your mind is at rest, knowing your desire is yours, knowing it is done already, knowing creation is finished, and knowing it is done and yours, and eventually you'll see it, okay? So he means this. Plant the seed of what you want. Plant it. The letting go and the Sabbath is not digging it up, your desire. Is it here yet? Looking at the 3D, looking for signs, talking about it in the 3D with people. He means your seed is planted. Don't fucking dig it up. Go away and live life as if it's done already. Be at rest in your mind, as in it's done. Now, the reason I say that's difficult is because I know negative thinking takes over and all the reasons why it's not going to happen are prevalent in your mind. That's what caused it to not happen in the first place. So I say, still keep affirming whilst being in the Sabbath of it is done, I'm living in the end. I'm not digging it up. I'm not questioning. I'm not in the 3D. I'm not looking for signs. I'm not looking at the 3D every 5 seconds and checking their socials and asking people about what they're doing and have they got a girlfriend yet and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm just in the knowing of it is done. That's the Sabbath. However, to keep that feeling of the Sabbath going, affirmations are important if you have prevalent negative thinking. If you're some kind of Pollyanna, and I don't believe you, that doesn't have negative thinking, then don't affirm. And just sit in the Sabbath all fucking day for 6 months until it turns up. But most people can't do that. Which is why you affirm. Got it? Does that make sense? Did you read some books, or how can I attain knowledge like yours? Did you read some books? Yes, I did read a lot of books. Okay, I'm going to do an Amazon link soon with all the books, but some of the books are Neville Goddard, anything by Neville Goddard. Okay, this is his reader, and there's lots of readers. There's about 3 or 4 for sale. One's a big purple one called the Ultimate Neville Goddard Reader, and it's got all his books in it. This is missing a few of the books, and it's also got some of his lectures in it. So see the books here? They're all tiny little books. They're not very long. They're about that big, each one, like a couple of pages, like maybe 40 pages long, because they were pamphlets at his lectures. You can also look up his lectures online. They are free, and you can read them. They're free PDFs, or listen to his lectures on YouTube, Neville Goddard's lectures. Okay? Or you could read Joseph Murphy, The Power of the Subconscious Mind, or Florence Scovel Shinn, or people like these people. Are you ready? Emerson, Wallace D. Wattles, Earl Nightingale, Napoleon Hill, Charles C. Hannell. Who else? I'm trying to think of James Allen. Any new thought authors to talk about the same shit Neville does, except Neville talks about it in a more religious sense. He talks about the Bible, but he's not religious. So when you read it, you might be very off-put by the religious speak, but he's just talking about what the Bible meant, which is you are all gods and you are creators. I won a car raffle. This shit is real. Woohoo. Oh, you won a car raffle. You won a car? Holy shit, what car did you win? Amazing. Or did you win something in the car raffle that wasn't the car? Amazing. People just try to impose their karma belief to me when I just don't believe it. Oh, fuck, forget about that, darling. Karma's shmama. Yes, Dolores Cannon. Yes, I love Dolores Cannon. Or she talks about karma a lot. But I did a past life regression, which is what Dolores Cannon does. I have the blue complete reader. Oh, you have the blue complete reader. Yes, the blue one. Yeah, not purple. It's blue, isn't it? The complete reader. That's actually got more books than this. I bought this years and years ago. I need to get that one. Yes, I miss my love language, physical touch too. Oh, what are you talking about? Oh my God, Loz, I forgot to tell you. I got an agent. Oh, Lester, did you? Congratulations. Yay. Oh, amazing. How did you do it? Tell us. I listened to Joseph Murphy yesterday. Oh, good, Molly. Yeah, Joseph's a bit more like easier to understand than Neville because he doesn't talk in such religious speak, but he's still as old. Yeah, she talks about manifesting in one of her videos. Ah, yeah, Dolores, yeah. Like Dolores Cannon. She talks about past lives a lot and karma and karmic debt and shit, but the manifesting, she talks about being creators all the time. Can you elaborate more on Queen energy? Okay, right. I did it listening to you. It's the self-concept, baby. Oh, did you, Lester? Yay! You know what? I'll get back to the Queen energy question in a second. When I made the decision to pursue my acting properly after years and years and years of just working shitty jobs in the UK to keep a visa, I made a decision one week that I was going to pursue my acting. I had a mental breakdown. I got over it. I was past it and I was like, right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to 100% do this. And an agent contacted me out of the blue within a week, out of the blue, found me on Spotlight, which is like the thing you put your face on in England, gave me a position in the agency, like picked me up as in their agency, and I got a film all in the same week. Just the week I decided, okay, I'm fully committing to this. And the saying is, at the moment of commitment, the universe conspires to assist you. Now, it's not the universe conspiring. It's literally people reflect your thinking. I'm a wonderful actor. I have an agent. I'm famous. I'm such a good actor. I'm well known. I'm committing to this. And Lester, you did the same thing. So you were sending out, oh, thanks for the roses, darling. You were sending out, I am a well-known actor. I deserve all the work in the world because I'm so fucking talented. And then an agent just went, oh, I want you. Got it? Same thing happened to me. Okay, Queen energy. Right, guys. Queen energy, and if you're a guy, it's King energy, is stepping into I am the shit. I'm Meghan Markling myself up, and if you're a guy, I'm the fucking Rock, or I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay? Or I'm Kevin Hart. I fucking got the arrogance of a king. Now, it's not arrogance. Sorry, I shouldn't have said arrogance. I've got the self-concept of a king, which is I think I'm the fucking shit, and so will you. I am high up on my throne, and you're going to come to me and do things for me and be at my beck and call. Okay, because I'm so fucking amazing. That's Queen energy. If you're a girl, it is not mothering. Mothering, doing, goading, persisting, that someone changed something, having the talk with a guy, pushing the guy, questioning the guy, mothering the guy, giving advice to the guy, doing things for the guy is masculine. And so many women think, oh, I'm doing things for him. That's me being a girl. I'm being feminine. Fuck no, you're being masculine. You're doing. Being is feminine. This. I'm just being me. I'm so fucking fabulous being me. I don't need to do anything for you or say anything to you or tell you I love you or give or give advice or organise dates or over text. I'm just here being my fabulous, wonderful self. Just being. Queen energy is being as opposed to doing. Got it? And it's putting yourself on the pedestal way above them. I'm now back in feminine energy and men are obsessed with me. Exactly. Every time I was in masculine energy, things got so bad. Yes, guys, as soon as you start doing, as soon as you start asking them what's going on, as soon as you start having the talk, as soon as you start giving too much, things go to shit. Every fucking time. Mothering equals masculine. It's a complete opposite of what we've been taught our whole lives. We think mothering them is helping. Giving them advice, coddling them, like encouraging them. Oh, the amount of times I fall into being advice giver and mother role is just disgusting because I do this for a living and I've always been this person who gives everyone advice and everyone used to come to me all the fucking time like I was Dorothy Dix. And everyone would come to me for their relationship woes and their life woes and ask me advice. And when I would fall into that trap with a guy who had any kind of issue, I'd become their fucking counsellor. Not attractive. Loz, SP is now my boyfriend and he moved in. Oh, what? Just to our official. Oh, remember when you told us you got him back and now he's moved in? Holy shit. Oh, darling, congratulations. Let go of old story, live in the end. SP came over tonight. Oh, Jeep girl, really? Holy shit, darling. Oh, we only had that call a couple of weeks ago. Wonderful, darling. Love it. Just assume he loves you. So many success stories today. But you can always affirm back. Power of manifesting. What are we talking about, Molly? What are some movies or songs for Queen energy? Literally any song by any female rapper who's in her Queen energy, like Lizzo, like Cardi B, although Cardi B's not in a Queen energy with her bloody husband, but Okay, Cardi, Megan the Stallion, Nicki Minaj, any of those girls. Beyonce is constantly in a queen energy, except when she's chucking a spack and hitting cars with baseball bats. Okay, those girls. Movies. Fuck knows. I have to think of one. If anyone thinks of one, let me know. Kathleen77. Oh, thanks, darling. Well, one definite role in a movie in queen energy is Miranda Priestley in Devil Wears Prada. How much is she in her queen energy in The Devil Wears Prada? Meryl Streep. Okay, who's what's her name from Vogue? Anna Wintour. She walks in that office and people are fucking shit scared of her. Now, she's in that role. She sits at the desk and people come to her and come to her and come to her. You barely see her doing anything in that movie. She doesn't get her own coffee. She doesn't get her own lunch. She sits at the desk. People go and they're at her bidding all the time. They do her bidding all the time. And she's in very feminine energy even when she speaks. When she gets up and does that speech, she's like, blah, blah, blah. So even though she's in a masculine, absolutely masculine role as the head of Vogue, she's in a queen energy. Got it? Except she's probably not the most emotionally available person. Queen energy is also having your heart open and being open. It's not being an arrogant bitch. It's having your heart open and giving love and appreciation and being open, but on the throne. It's open and on the throne, not closed with a wall around you being a high-class, high-maintenance bitch. That's very different. I get confused when I think too much. What's the quickest way to redirect my masculine energy I may have put out in the past? Well, start stepping into your queen energy, darling. Start affirming you're a queen. Start saying, I am so loved and wanted. People come to me and do things for me. I cast my spell over them and they do everything I want. I am magnetizing. I am mesmerizing. Falling in love with staying in love affirmations. Falling in love and staying in love affirmations. Well, to say they're so in love with me. They want me and only me. They're so committed to me. They only have eyes for me. They love me more and more every day. Great explanation. Good. Okay. Lodge, you need to yell at me. Why, Dinky? What'd you do? I get so confused when I think too much into it. Am I in your reality or you in mine? No, you're just in your own reality, darling. Don't worry about everyone else's reality. It's really, look, quantum physics is really fucking hard to get your head around. And sometimes when you think too much about it, it's like your brain's going to explode. So just know this. You're in your own reality and everyone only reflects your thinking in your reality at the end. It's much easier to just think of it that way. Love those affirmations just created. Oh, good. Anne, My Name is Anne on Netflix is Queen Energy. Such a good show. Oh, My Name is Anne on Netflix. I have never heard of this show. Probably because I haven't watched TV for 6 months. Must go watch it. My Name is Anne. Okay. Any affirmations for SP to move on from his ex and commit to me? Well, Brittany, you've got to fucking stop worrying about the bitch. You're doing that because you feel not chosen, not wanted, not loved. And therefore, you're focusing on her and worrying that you are second best. You feel second best when you feel not chosen in yourself. You've got to work on your shitty self-concept and stop focusing on the bitch. It's got nothing to do with her. It's all to do with you. Work on those self-concept affirmations that make you feel chosen and wanted and lovable. So it seems SP seems flirty with everyone else and it's just me thought he's flirty. So if he's being flirty with everyone else, it's because you're paranoid about them being flirty. You have an assumption that they're flirty. You have an assumption that every time you go out, he talks to other girls and therefore he will. Got it? Yennefer is the Witcher, in The Witcher. Yennefer in The Witcher. Oh, I don't know that one. I've been working on my self-concept, but today I found out my SP is living with his girlfriend. Oh, okay. So guys, sometimes the 3D really fucking throws you. Okay, sometimes you'll hear news that's just like a shit show. But darling, people can get married and be unmarried in 72 days. Just because they're living together doesn't mean shit. If you live in the end in your mind that you and he are together and you get rid of all the old story about you and him and really work on your self-concept, you can persist. But if you can't do any of that, give up. But it's up to you. Self-concept is key. Yes. It's crazy just how... Oh, God, these are jumping so much. Loz, I made a TikTok. I've always been scared to post online, but here we are, created a monster. Oh, yay, Kat! I want to follow you. Do I follow you already? I manifested getting a new visa after 1.5 years of waiting due to COVID and received it last week. Oh, did you, darling? Hooray! Tips to get consistent results. Well, you keep saying you're not getting consistent results. Oh, 1 minute I can manifest things, and other times I can't. Why is this so hard for me? And then it will be. Stop fucking thinking that it's hard for you or it's not consistent. Views on Madonna's self-concept to masculine. Oh, yeah, well, Madonna's self-concept is queen energy. Absolutely. She doesn't take any shit from anyone, guys. No shit whatsoever. She's got the self-confidence of like a gladiator. Like she's just like, oh, now I'm a stand-up comedian. Like she was doing that a couple of years ago. I'm like, you're not even funny, bitch, but all right, if you say so. Okay. There's that thing that people think that powerful women are intimidating, but it's because in their work environment, they're in masculine energy. And that's fine. I'm talking about in romantic situations. You can be as masculine as you like in your work environment. In fact, you have to be, okay, to get shit done. Okay, you can be in feminine energy too, but because that helps if you're working with men especially. Okay, but masculine energy is needed for career for women. So she does that in life, but I don't know what she's like in feminine energy in relationships or in life with men. I've no idea. I'm assuming she probably isn't, and that's why her relationships have never been successful. Because she tries to be the man at home as well. Maybe. Who knows? What are some small tests to test our powers? Getting a free cup of coffee, getting someone to say something, do something. It's hurting me to say, stay in contact with my SP when he's being cold. What do you recommend I do? Darling, you've got to start working on your self-concept. You've got to start realising that the coldness is based on his old self, the old version of him that you created, the old him. Your old thoughts about him haven't gone away. The old story hasn't gone away. Oh, he doesn't want me, blah, blah, blah. If you're over-contacting him, then don't. And just let him reach out to you. If you're staying in contact but you're doing all the contacting, fuck that. That's why he's being cold, because you're not in your queen energy. You're in desperate, needy energy, and you're over-contacting the dude, and his response to you is cold because you haven't stepped into, I'm so motherfucking lovable, he can contact me. Are you doing that? But guys, you've got to remember, the coldness is based on your old thought, the old story. Get rid of the old story. Lol, SP blocked me and has a new girl, but as far as I'm concerned, that never happened. Good, darling, good. My SP started talking to his ex again. What affirmations can I use? How do you know they're talking to their ex again? I talk to all my exes. It doesn't mean anything. You're giving it meaning. He talks to his ex. What? Who cares? If some girl who is with an ex of mine said to my ex, you can't talk to Loz, I'd say to my ex, what is wrong with your girlfriend? Why is she fucking so insecure? She needs help. It's about your self-concept and feeling not good enough and comparing yourself to other girls and being threatened by an ex-girlfriend. Step into your queen energy, darling. It won't matter how many exes he talks to. He'll love you and only you. Got it? Loz, are you day drinking or is that water? No, guys, why does everyone think this is wine? It's Pellegrino. Loz, I've been in 2 other coaches' lives and it's nothing like yours. You're the best. Oh, thanks, darling. Have you? Oh. I don't know who you're talking about. SP replied to my story after no contact and I text him back about being delivered for a week. Thoughts? Darling, look, sometimes when you send a text out and you feel like you're being confident, there's fears running underneath the current of the water. You're confident up here, still waters, but under here, it's turbulent. And the turbulence is, oh my God, I hope he doesn't leave me on red. I hope he wants to talk to me. Maybe that wasn't a good idea that I should have texted. Maybe I should have just replied to the story. Oh, have I done something wrong? What have I done wrong? Have I been affirming enough? Oh, maybe he's seeing someone else. What thoughts are you having? That's why it's happening. Affirm against those shitty fears. I didn't get your question. Oh, what? Loz, everyone else. Do I have to listen to music and watch only movies to affirm that we get back together? What? Do I have to listen to music and watch only movies to affirm that we get back together? What are you talking about? Listening to music and watching movies. What is listening to music and watching movies got to do with getting back together? Absolutely fucking nothing. It's what you're thinking in your mind, darling. Movies and music aren't going to do shit for you. What are you talking about? Explain yourself. I don't understand the question. We are saying it's hard to pretend it's done during no contact when your love language is physical touch. We are saying it's hard to pretend it's done during no contact when your love language is physical touch. Oh, look, Anna, blah, blah, blah. You can grasp onto that. Oh, my love language is physical touch. And therefore, because I can't physically touch him now, I'm fucked. Have you got an imagination? Can you remember what the dude feels like? Well, imagine every night that he's lying in bed with you and you can feel his hairy chest and you can feel the warmth against your skin and you can feel his muscles and his arms around you. Use your fucking mind, darling. Or you completely fuck yourself thinking, well, I can't live in the end because my love language, because I read a book on it and someone told me I have a fucking love language, which, by the way, is just your belief about that thing. I'm completely fucked because I can't manifest him in the end because I have a love language of touch, and therefore because I'm not physically touching him, this whole thing's fucking screwed. You have a love language belief. You have a belief that because your love language is physical touch and you can't touch him, you're fucked. And you also aren't using your fucking imagination, which is all manifesting is. Can't you imagine he's there? I can do that. I can imagine the smell, their touch, the feel of their arms around me. I can do all that. Can you? Try it. Stop saying that shit about you can't do it because your love language. Oh, God. My SP pulls away as soon as I question his actions. What should I do? What the fuck are you doing questioning his actions? That's masculine energy. What are you doing that for? What do you mean by that? Like a mother or a teacher? Or he'll be like, oh, fuck, bitch, you're a needy bitch. Get away from me. And that's why he pulls away. I'd do that too if I was a guy and someone was questioning my actions every fucking 5 seconds. It means you're so goddamn insecure, you're questioning his actions. Why don't you work on his shitty self-concept? Then you won't have to question anything. Got it? Can you talk about inner combos with SP? Yes, it's exactly what I just said, like lying in bed with them, except you have a conversation with them. So you can be lying in bed and going, babe, you miss me when you're at work, don't you? Oh, yeah, babe, I miss you all day. I think about you all day. I masturbate furiously in the toilet when I'm free. I know, darling, I'm so sorry that you have to be away from me when you're at work. Life would be so much better if we could just lie here all day, wouldn't it? You'd be like, oh, yeah, that would make my life. Right? Like you can imagine what he's saying back to you, or you can imagine him saying, I love you so much. There's no girl in the whole world like you. And you'd be like, I know. You'll need self-concept first. Won't work until you get that. Yes, darling. Thoughts on re-requesting SP on IG or let him come to you? What to affirm for this? Oh, guys, that's all shit in the 3D. I don't give advice on things to do in the 3D. If you think that's what's going to help you, then fucking do it. But I want you to do it in your mind. As soon as I have negative thought form, I click my fingers and reject that thought. Oh, excellent. Go away. That's wonderful. Darling, you can add him back on IG all you like, but if you're doing it from fear, it won't make any fucking difference, okay? You've got to affirm that he's constantly calling and texting you, and however that comes about, it comes about. But it's how you're thinking about it when you do the action of unblocking, right? Or re-requesting, okay? Do you understand? I feel obsessed too, like I'm overthinking. Well, guys, look, what would you be thinking other than affirming? You'd be thinking the bad thoughts. All affirming is new thinking. If you think you're being obsessive, well, I don't know how to help you. What are you thinking all day if you're not affirming? Negative shit. Aren't you obsessively thinking negative shit? Aren't you obsessively thinking about your SP? Now you're just thinking new shit. Ta-da! It's not obsession, it's thinking. If you're doing your affirmation like this, I am loved and wanted, I am loved and wanted, John loves me so much, well then that's obsessive and stupid, not what I teach. Not like a robot, not vain affirmations, with some gusto, with some oomph, saying it like it's truth. Are you doing it like that? Or are you obsessively, I have to affirm 5,000 times a day or he's not coming back out of fucking fear? Are you doing that? Well, that's why it feels obsessive, because you're doing it fucking wrong and nothing like I tell anyone to do. Got it? Yeah, switch to an obsession about yourself. If you're doing 80% of your day thinking about him and affirming about him, that's why it's fucking obsessive, dude. I don't tell anyone to do that. People come on here and they go, I've been doing what you said and it didn't work. Some girl did that the other day and I went, have you now? What have you been doing? Have you been doing SP affirmations? She goes, yes. I was like, that's not what I tell you to do. And she's like, oh, so that's why it didn't work. I'm like, yes, bitch. You didn't listen to a thing I said. Don't say you listened to my advice. That isn't my fucking advice. If you're obsessively obsessing about them all day and doing SP affirmations all day, that is absolutely 100% not the advice I would ever give a person. Get into your queen energy and start affirming for your fucking self 80% of the day. Sorry, my dog's leaving because I'm yelling. Are you doing that? That's probably why you're feeling obsessive. Oh, thanks, Kat. I need you in my ear 24/7. I don't question what my SP is doing. He can have his own life because I know he's in love with me. Yes, guys. Fuck, questioning them about what they're doing. What the fuck? That comes from such insecurity. Jesus Christ. Would they feel the energy shift from masculine to feminine? Yes, they do, guys. They do. Trust me. And they'll start giving you more and being open to you and treating you like a girl. They'll start doing things for you. When you stop doing for guys, you watch, guys. If you're an overgiver, stop. Don't make them dinner. Don't buy them shit. Don't drive them places. Don't pick them up. Don't do shit and see what happens. And if they ask, go, no, I can't, sorry. If you were the planner, if you were the texter, stop. See what happens. The fact that you're doing it is out of fear. And you probably won't be able to stop if you're an overtexter or overgiver because you're so fearful that they'll leave if you do that. And that's the problem. Got it? Part 1. When he doesn't reply, even though I know he's just at work, I always give it the meaning. What? Give a good meaning? Where's the rest? I always give it meaning. Where's part 2? Any book on Queen Energy? Yes, I'm about to write a course on it, guys. I will. There is a book called Why Men Love Bitches, but I really don't think it's the best book about Queen Energy because it's actually about being hard to get, which is not the same thing. It's not about being open and being in your feminine energy. So it's probably not the best book for it. Part of it is, but mostly not. I'm an overgiver and it was never enough. It isn't enough because you're basically being the guy. It won't be enough for them. Never, they don't like it. You've got to understand, you're actually taking their job away from them. They're guys. They like doing shit. They like doing stuff for you. Never say to a guy, oh, I'll do it. They try and help you and you go, oh, I'm fine. Stop that immediately. Oh, thanks, babe. Oh, thank you so much. Be appreciative and say thank you. Yes, Loz, a book. Okay, I'm doing a course. I started the self-concept course yesterday and I realised today I really should do a feminine energy, queen energy course. I'm going to do that too. What's the difference between feminine and masculine energy? Feminine is being, masculine is doing. That's the only difference. That explains why I'm always the giver and they never appreciate it. And you probably had a mum who was an overgiver and you watched her overgiving to your dad and he didn't appreciate it, but you thought that's what love was, so you did it. Could be that. Could be that you don't feel good enough, so you overgive. Could be that. I have a course. Yeah, I'm making some courses. So I'm making a self-concept course, which is what I'm starting at the moment. I've been writing it yesterday with a workbook and videos. A how to get your expat course with workbook and videos, and a Queen Energy course, and also a money and fame course. Money and success and business success and fame. I'm doing that too, okay? When will the courses be available? Oh, give me a chance, Beth. I don't have time. I've got to go see my mum and brother in a minute. And then I'm coming back home and finishing the self-concept workbook, okay? So hopefully I'll finish the workbook by this weekend and then film the videos next week. So give me time, guys. Probably, I would say, end of July, okay? I'm a broke off of these courses, lol. What? I'm going to be broke off these courses. Oh, buying them. I'm not going to make them like, $200, guys. They're not going to be like that expensive. I'll try, they won't be like 45. I can't do them for that cheap, but I'll try and make them reasonable, okay? I don't know how much they're going to be yet, guys. It will have to depend on how many videos there are and how much content there is. And same with the manifestation, the meditation videos. I don't know how much it's going to cost me to get the background music and things, so it will depend on that. People say that we have to change our mental diet to manifest SP like the music we listen to. Oh, okay. So if you're listening to sad breakup songs all day on the radio, well, that won't help you, okay? Stop listening to that shit. If you want to fire yourself up and be in Queen Energy, then yeah, listen to good Queen music. Or listen to classical music if it makes you feel more relaxed and turns your monkey mind off. Absolutely. Okay? But don't listen to anything that's going to make you sad or feel depressed about the breakup. So, yeah, you can do that. But it really doesn't matter, guys. It is not like the music that matters. It's what you're thinking when you listen to the music. Understand? I feel my SP family is a huge issue. How does that interfere? Well, you think it's a huge issue, so therefore it is. It's not interfering. It's just you thinking it's interfering. Oh, my family don't like us. They interfere with everything. They always put their noses in and they don't listen to me and la, 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 and he listens to them and not me. And every time you think those thoughts, it just gets worse because you're thinking that. Now you have to say, they never interfere. They let us get on with our own lives. They're not interested in anything we do. They just want us to be happy. They leave us alone. And the more you say that, the more that's what they'll turn up to be. But the more you think they're interfering, the more they'll interfere. Lots. Does the subconscious understand no longer or any longer in affirmations? I don't understand this thing that people say it doesn't understand negatives. I think that's an absolute load of crap. Because I say I never get sick and I never get sick. So how come that's true? So don't worry about the negatives. You can use whatever you like. I check his location on Snap all day. Should I stop? Is that a fucking trick question, Lucille? Are you joking? I check his location on Snap all day. Do you think that might be slightly weird? And if he found that information out, he'd think you were a fucking nut? told the guy this information, how would he react? Then you'll know it's not good things to do. It's not a good thing to do. Darling, that's you obsessing. That's you not concentrating on you. That's you not in your queen energy. That's you with the worst shitty self-concept known to man, with your self-concept so in the fucking toilet, with such severe abandonment issues that you feel like he's going to leave you or be doing something, or you've got trust issues and you feel like he's going to go behind your back, so you're checking his location all fucking day. Check yourself. Instead of checking his fucking location, why don't you check yourself and start working on your shitty self-concept, Lucille? Jesus Christ. Imagine if you told him that. He'd go, oh, bitch, I'm getting a restraining order. He did find out. Oh, God. I just saw SP and it was so good. What are affirmations to see him more than once a week? Wonderful, baby nemesis. Just say, he's back because he loves me. He can't stop thinking about me. He's masturbating furiously about me every day. I am all that's on his mind. He needs to spend every day with me. He needs me. He needs to talk to me and see me every day, or he doesn't feel right. I come here for the comedy. Well, I used to have a comedy channel on YouTube, guys. You can watch it. It's called Don't Be a Psycho. Although you could probably find it easier on Facebook. The page is on Facebook. I do lots of characters. I had dinner with SP and wanted to hang out again, but I'm too busy. Oh, so you're too busy? Well, make yourself less busy, darling. What's the problem? You're either too busy for a boyfriend or you're not. Make yourself not as busy. I'm not going to do it anymore. Well, thank fucking God for that, Lucille. Jesus Christ. I come here for the reality check. And to get yelled at. Oh, God. Thanks to you, Loz. What happened? Gemma World? Let me see. I had dinner with my SP and wanted to hang out again, but I'm too busy. Thanks to you, Loz. Oh, you're too busy with yourself, you mean? Oh. You guys need to love yourself and not need love from SP. Yes, guys. Did you just say masturbated? Yes, I did. Is it okay to do affirmations as I'm talking to him? Yes, but not out loud. You're doing them in your head. You're going to be having sex with him and doing the affirmations in your head. Why shouldn't we pay attention to the 3D? Because it's old, because it's laggy, because it's a reflection of your old thinking. It's dead. It's a dream world. It's a shadow, an echo of your thoughts. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. You don't love me, do you? You don't love me, do you? You don't love me, do you? And then he's showing up not loving you based on your old thinking. Now you're doing new thoughts. It takes a while to catch up. So don't react to it. Don't look at it. Just go, oh, well, this is what it is. I created this. I'm changing it. Got it? It also reminds me that I'm the bad bitch. Good, darling. Can you imagine a stranger to be your SP? Yes, guys. Just write your perfect man checklist, everything you want in that person, and they will show up. Do you think that spells work? Spells are manifesting, guys. It's just with tools. Today I saw he was with another girl. Well, darling, what are you looking at it for? Are you stalking socials? You're probably anticipating he is, and therefore he is. Start affirming that you and he are together in your mind and start working on your self-concept, please. As I was laying with him last night, I was doing affirmations. Can't wait for them to come into the 3D. Oh, lovely, darling. Yes. Do them when you're lying in bed with them, guys, in your head. Wonderful. How far behind is the 3D? How the fuck do I know? Guys, I don't know any questions can be answered by anyone. No one can answer the questions about time. How long does it take for your mind to convince you that you are what you want to be, that you have what you want already? That long. Do you know how long that takes? I don't. I'm not in your subconscious, so I can't possibly know. No one can answer that question. If they say they can, they're a fucking idiot. Like these stupid manifestation coaches who go, manifest something in 17 seconds. Really, bitch? Or really? You're a dumb bitch. Why do witches say not to mess with spells? Because they think they're all powerful and they don't want you to realise that it's just fucking manifesting. They're just master manifestors, witches. That's why they were burned at the stake. No one could figure out how they were doing it. Why is it so easy to visualise us getting married but so hard to visualise labour? Because you say it is. It's so hard to visualise labour, but I can visualise getting married. We'll start watching some horrible, horrific YouTube labour videos, or watch One Born Every Minute. Then you'll be able to manifest, visualise labour, because you probably haven't seen it enough times. Go and watch One Born Every Minute. Have you ever seen that TV show? It's graphic. And you see the babies just like coming out, dropping on the floor. If you can't imagine labour, darling, because you haven't seen the images enough, but you've seen enough, wedding images, go and watch One Born Every Minute. It will shock the shit out of you, first of all. And secondly, then you'll be able to visualise it. And if you can't visualize it, start saying, I love being a mum. I love being pregnant. Being a mum is the best job I've ever had. Just do it with affirmations. How do you fully embody queen energy at the core? Being on your throne thinking, I'm a goddess. Okay. How do you fully embody queen energy at the core? Really all it is people love me just the way I am. You don't have to be perfect. You have to assume that people will love every little thing about you, even your flaws, and that you deserve the goodness in life, the love, the attention, the money, the everything that good things bring. Regardless of how you look, what you earn, where you work, where you live, I am perfect just the way I am. And everyone loves me like this. And I'm just me. I'm perfect as me. That's how to embody queen energy, guys. And I deserve love. Got it? I think on that note, I am going to go because I've got to go places. I'm not a fan. What am I not a fan of? What do you think of Jerry Hicks' book on law of attraction? I finished it today. Well, darling, what I would do with that is I would start a little bonfire and I would put it in it, and then I would get every other book that you've got on law of attraction and burn that fucking terrible shit. Okay. And then roast yourself. Get some marshmallows out and just roast it on that book. Okay. Success. Hang on, what? Success. Been having the best time with SP, spent a few nights with him and he's staying at mine on Saturday. Been so great. Woohoo, onwards and upwards. Oh, yay, Mama Jan. Woohoo, woohoo. Oh, love is a good success story to end the live. All right, guys, I've really got to go. Oh, what? Oh, no, the video recorded and the audio didn't send. Oh, shit. Oh, no, I just did an audio call for someone. They were recording it and didn't fucking record. Love you, Loz. Thanks for being our support. Oh, she said bonfire. Yes, I did. Bye, Loz. See you on Saturday night. Yes, guys, I will be live tonight in Facebook Fridays. So that's nighttime Australia time. So morning time UK. And then tomorrow when it's Saturday for me, it'll be nighttime US. So around this time, probably earlier, about 9 p.m. EST, I'll be live in the Facebook group. It's Facebook Fridays. So, guys, the link to the Facebook group is in my bio, Subconscious Laws. Or look for it on Facebook, and I'll be drawing out today the winner of the competition. Invite your friends to join the group from Facebook, and if they join, you're in to win free coaching with me. All right, guys, Facebook Fridays. See you later. Follow me if you don't follow me already. I go live twice daily, every day except Fridays. Fridays is Facebook, and book one-to-one coaching through the link. All right, guys, love you so much. Bye.